check. You check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check.
How do we? Hello, good afternoon, ladies. Welcome to Tell So Tough. This is your race. You're scheduled for 25 minutes, and I'm not going to pull anybody. Normally, you're welcome, because I'm that way on this race. So you're welcome. I know it's going to get kind of chaotic toward the end of the race, and that's fine. We can live with it because we've got good judges. We got me. We got good pit people, good motor refs. Everybody finishes this race. All right. Thank you. I need everybody to point. Where is your pit? It's back behind you on the inside of the course. It's the black state tent. Go there for free laps. And we'll get going here in 1 minute. Have fun. Be safe. See you in a little while.
All righty, T-minus 60 seconds here. Just almost 60 seconds. So we're going to have two different podiums here. So we'll be recognizing the women's Cat 4, and there'll be a Cat 5 podium as well. So if you're a Cat 5, think you're in the top 3, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Whether or not you're 4 or 5, we want to recognize both of these podiums within a couple laps at the start of our next race. So once again, congratulations ahead of time for you podium members. So we'll be throwing out 3 different cash preems. It's going to be compressed schedule due to the weather, but guess what? Doesn't mean we compress the dollars. 2 $305 preems and a $100 preem. $100 preem courtesy of Bicycle Tulsa. The 2 $305 preems courtesy of the St. Francis Tulsa Tough Divas. The Divas raised $1,200 just for the women's 4-5 fields for Saturday and Sunday this weekend. So keep your head on a swivel and listen up. We are going to be throwing some cash out today. 10 seconds ago. We're going to count it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And with the whistle, we are underway. Nothing like $710 of cash to motivate our women's Cat 4, Cat 5. 31 racers out here on the start line. And like I told them, keep their head on a swivel and listen. We're going to be ringing that bell for the preems. Opening lap here in our women's 4-5, like I said. Thank you to the St. Francis Tulsa Divas. $1,200 raised for the women's 4-5 field, just for the women's 4-5 field. And so they're going to have 2 different $305 preems that we handed out. Plus, I mean, nothing to take a stick at. $100 preem courtesy of Bicycles of Tulsa. But the Divas, they do it big. They had to overshadow you. Sorry, BOT. Reminder, Centier is cooking hot dogs. I almost said selling, not selling, but they are taking cash donations. So if you head down to the west, Centier Race Team, their 10th, they are cooking up hot dogs and taking donations for a great cause, the cause, the Special Olympics of Oklahoma. Once again, head on down, find Cyborg and the crew down there, as we're going to recognize our podium coming up in just a second. I'll look for Amy for the thumbs up. Let me know if we are good to go. We are good to go. So, opening lap here for our women's 4-5. But without further ado, let's take care of the podium in our men's Cat 5 under 35. Making his way to the third step, racing with Move Company, it's Justin Lum. With the GoPro to prove he did it. And to brag later on YouTube, racing with Weaver Technology Racing, Jacob Walker, our second place finisher. And the 15-year-old coming over from the NWA, racing with BMC Walmart Cycling, Ty Brassell. Brassell, Walker, and Lum, 1, 2, and 3 as we are done and dusted. Opening lap here of our women's 4-5. And once again, when will we throw out the preems? We got 3 big cash preems coming up shortly. Alrighty, you know what? I've talked about it enough. Is it just all lip service, or are we actually going to throw out some cash? We're going to throw out some cash. Our first preem, our first Diva preem, courtesy of the St. Francis Tulsa Stuff Divas, is coming up. We're going to ring the bell for him. Here comes the Volkswagen, courtesy of Don Thornton Automotive Group. And it's going to be a preem lap here. 4 minutes in, why not? Let's throw a preem. $305 cash preem. Preem lap, preem lap, preem lap. A preem lap. $305, courtesy of the St. Francis Tulsa Tough Divas. Preem lap, preem lap, preem lap. The Volkswagen, courtesy of Don Thornton Automotive Group. Let them through as we're now just 2 laps in. Why not? We got a lot of money. We have $710 between the 3 different preems that we're going to be handing out. So you got to have it early. Press schedule due to the weather. So you know what you do? You incentivize the race. Let's make it exciting. Maybe shorter. Let's make it more exciting. So the first $305 preem coming up. So they make their way on the climb up the Sound Pony Hill. About 5 minutes in. So once again, we're counting the clock up before we count the laps down. But right now, take an opportunity. If you want to help a local hero, head on over to the, if you head to the west of us, you're going to find the Tulsa Fire Department cadets. We're all in red shirts down there. Basically, this is to help out one of their own. They have a firefighter that's battling cancer. Harrison, he's over at MD Anderson. So the deal is, we actually have a crash and racers are down there on the backside of the course here. But if you head on over to the Tulsa Firefighter Cadets there to the west of us down there, past the CG or GC3 racing tent, past the staging, you head on over there, they have these flyers that got QR codes. And so these QR codes, what it is, you're scanning for a raffle. So you scan in and you get registered, and they're raffling off giant bicycle and a Hasty Baked Charcoal Grill. So they're going to be awarding those raffle tickets and doing all that tonight, as there's a block party between 7 and 11 o'clock tonight over at Marshall's Brewing and Cabin Boys over in the Pearl District. And here they come. It's a $305 sprint coming up. $305. That is close. But I believe we will see who it is that won the 305. That's a delaying tactic as I wait for the actual. 217, Daphne Smith. 271, Dyslexia, it's my friend, Joy Bloser, Texas Fixed. Joy Bloser, $305 preem, courtesy of the St. Francis Tulsa Stuff Divas. $305. So the Divas raised $1,200 just for the women's 4-5 race. So we'll be giving out half of that here today, and then half of it out tomorrow. But once again, just to finish up, to help the local hero, like I said, Harrison, he's a Tulsa firefighter battling cancer right now. He's at MD Anderson. Head on down to the Tulsa Firefighter Cadets. They're in the red shirts off to the west. Scan the QR code. Like I said, they got a raffle for a $6,000 Hasty Bake and a $5,000 Defy Advanced Pro 2 TI2 giant race bike. Harrison Mosby, once again, one of our local heroes here with the Tulsa Firefighters Department. The Cyborg, Isaac's out here doing a great thing. He's going to be handing out, once again, you can't see this, but if you could see it, I got a yellow handout. So you'll see them all over the race course, so try to hand them out. Go see the firefighters down there. They'll let you scan the QR code to register for that raffle. Once again, 7 o'clock to 11 o'clock tonight. Here we go. Oops, you're going to see these around. Once again, Harrison Mosby, Tulsa firefighter, battling cancer, MD Anderson. So once again, a great cause. Another thing that Tulsa firefighters and also Cintier, Steve Isaacs, the Cyborg, racing with Cintier, they do lots of great things. And this, once again, this is a great thing. Alrighty, so a lot of stuff going on, right? We're only 8 minutes in. We've only thrown out, already given $305. It's not going to stop. I have $405 more to give out. Another $305 premium and another and a $100 premium coming up as well. So, right now, let's take a breath. A lot going on, right? Great weather. Now that the rain's gone away, is they're going to put 7 laps on the board now. 7 to go, 7 to go, 7 to go. So here's the thing. We don't want to do a preem too late in the game. So it's about to get really chaotic. Really exciting in the next couple laps. We have 2 more preems probably in the next three laps. I mean, really. In fact, you know what? We're just going to ring it right now. We're going to ring it right now. Next time they come through, $100 preem coming up, courtesy of Bicycles of Tulsa. So split in the field. And once again, that crash probably helped form that split here. 31 racers towed the start line. Looks like split, not quite in half. Let's just say, we'll call it 50-50. We'll say almost half and half now. Big gap between the front group and the back group. But right now, this preem will be for the front group that we're going to ring the bell next time they come through. So, reset here. 9 minutes in, under 7 laps to go. We've already given out one $305 preem. This is a $100 preem. And next time they roll through, it'll be 6 laps to go. And guess what? It'll really stir it up because we're going to have to give the other $305 preem really in staccato order. It's going to probably be 2 laps after that because we're going to get to the business end of this one real fast. Emily McKenzie, Team Sound Pony. Who are we? Sound Pony. She'll roll on through here. Part of our 4-5 field. So that crash, it took a couple racers out, but really, I don't think it really caused the split because the 2 racers that went down were kind of on the backside of the peloton. This is just the natural course here with having a Cat 4 and then having Cat 5. Once again, your novices, your early entries into crit racing in the Cat 5s, and then someone that's a little bit more seasoned in the Cat 4 that's already made the upgrade. That's what we see here. So here comes the Don Thornton Automotive Group Volkswagen. And it's going to be a $100 preem, $100 preem. This is a preem lap. $100, $100, $100, $100 preem, courtesy of Bicycles of Tulsa. A reduced peloton there altogether. They're kind of looking around. You got to be careful. I say keep your head in a swivel, but not when you're making turn number 1 there. Crossing of the wheels. Find yourself into the barriers there underneath the Jumbotron there. For the FC Tulsa football team, our local soccer club. One of our main sponsors here on Saturday. Down here at the Guthrie Green on Reconciliation Way. I mean, I said we have super fans, but literally we have a super fan out here today. Alrighty, so as we look to the Jumbotron, this is a $100 preem lap. And we'll look for our leaders coming to the front. Looks like maybe DCC is Anna Puga. I tell you what, that is a familiar name because she has been all over some of these podiums that we've had in the Midwest here, whether Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas. We've seen her all over the place. She's actually out of New York. Actually, I say that out of Texas. She's raised in Texas. I've definitely seen her up here at Tulsa Tough before. But right now, she is trying to lead this group down that hill towards the Tulsa Theater because it is a $100 preem. $100 preem. So, we're looking off to the west. We're going to wait for the Volkswagen. Here it comes. There's the lead moto, and then here comes Anna Puga. Anna making that left-hand turn. A little bit of daylight between her and the chasers for $100. Stays in the saddle, but here comes 219. That will be Megan Whitford trying to get up out of the saddle. They're trying to catch up, and they are not going to catch her. Here comes Anna. She will take the $100. DCC in the money. $100 preem, courtesy of Bicycles of Tulsa. So we've done 2. We got a third one, and guess what? It's another $305 preem. We're going to wait. Let's get the heart rate down. Bring the excitement down. She just won $100. She may want to win $305. So we'll find out. We're going to not do this lap, but the next lap. So when this shows us at 4 to go, we're going to ring that bell. For the final preem, another $305 preem. So right now, 5 to go, 5 to go, 5 to go. Women's Cat 4, women's Cat 5. Looking at the Jumbotron, we will see the Fat Tire truss work down there on Main Street. You look all the way down to the south of the Jumbotron, you'll see the State Wheel Pit, which is off here to the west of us here on Reconciliation Way. Our main drag here. We talked about how sometimes the kick on the sprint you can go too early. Anna on that one had enough of a lead and stayed in the saddle. Didn't have to get out of the saddle to sprint to take that $100. Whenever we ring the bell in about a lap and a half for the $305, once again, what type of tactics do you want? It's going to be late in the game. We're going to throw a $305 preem in here with about 4 to go. Do you want that $305 more than a chance at the podium? Do you burn some matches? Do you burn too many matches there? We shall find out right now. We're going to be watching. Once again, not ringing it just yet. We'll let Superfan over there. He can ring his bell all he wants. That's not the preem bell. Powered by PBR and not an official beer sponsor of the St. Francis stuff. That'll be Marshall. Cabin Boys, actually, Cabin Boys Brewing Company. All right, so here we come. Looking at the Volkswagen. So they're going to roll on through. Once again, we are not ringing the bell here. Not ringing the bell, but they will see 4 to go. It's 4 to go, 4 to go, 4 to go, but it's 3 to go. It'll be the next one. We have to give them a lap. I want to bring it down. It's going to get chaotic. We're going to wait. So not just yet. So 4 to go, 4 to go, 4 to go. 4 laps, 4 laps, 4 laps, 4 laps, 4 laps, 4 laps. So here's the thing. If they're listening up on the Jumbotron in turn number 1, we're going to give you a $305 preem coming up next time on through. If you hear us down there in turn number 1 for our race leaders here in the women's 4-5. It will be a $305 preem, but once again, we'll wait. It'll be the start of the next lap. So right now, that race leaders, it's strung out a little bit, so let's say it's about 12 or so. About 12 racers there. You got the Volkswagen ahead of them, the lead moto. They're about to pass the lead moto, probably getting ready to capture a overlapped rider, about to get lapped on the backside there of our field. She'll pull off here to the right side, about a half of Main Street or so to go before that field catches her, but they're definitely going to catch her before we get to the preem. A chance before we get to the preem. But right now, looking up the front, let's get Arkansas represented with BMC Walmart Cycling. BMC had the winner in the men's Cat 5 under 35, Ty Bursell. Trying to see that could be Chassis Kirby out of Arkansas, racing with BMC Walmart. So right now, up out of the saddle at the front, Megan Whitford again. Spectra Racing, powered by Early Bird out of Texas. So there are going to be about 3 riders are getting ready to get lapped there. So once again, going to try to keep it clean there. They need to stay off to the right side, which they are doing. And that reduced peloton, a little freewheeling here. They are not going to be freewheeling when they hear that bell coming up with 3 to go for $305. A cash preem, the second $305 preem, courtesy of the St. Francis Tulsa Tough Divas. So, got some lap riders. They'll make their way first there. They'll move to the right. Going to see those 3 there on the right, but here comes Anna Puga with DCC driving the train here. And guess what? They want to hear the money bell. It is going to be a preem lap, preem. $305, $305. It's a preem lap, preem. $305. Daphne Smith, 217 up towards the front. A preem lap with 3 to go. We put the action at the end of this one. The pointy end of this one got a little more sharp with a $305. You got to make it a little more difficult. It can't just be $300. A $305 cash preem here with 3 to go. Preem lap at the business end. So they're going to be sprinting it out, and then guess what? They'll be immediately onto the penultimate lap with 2 to go. So 3 to go, under 3 to go, and it's a preem lap as well. So looking back, we've seen some of those Spectra Racing teammates, Megan Whitford, Alyssa Candoza. Trying to figure out the third number. There's 3 of those racers all up there in that top 5. Here comes Anna Puga. Anna, familiar face and name here at Tulsa Tough, moving her way to the front. Here on the backside of the course, they've made their way on the backside of Kane's Ballroom, about to start heading downhill. It's that long downhill, and Anna at the front, looking to drive on here, but just setting in her wheel though. That may be Megan Whitford to Spectra Racing. There it is, kind of a single file line there, letting Anna very diminutive, she's kind of short, kind of out of the wind. That being said, there's a little bit of draft happening, and that's exactly what they're doing here. It looks like they're going to spread out a little bit. Going to have a long right-hand turn. And number 2, possibly, Ariel Mencius, Moxie Racing. As here they come. This will be a $305 preem sprint. Anna up out of the saddle. Here they come, running to the line. Are they going to be able to overtake her? Maybe be a 3-up sprint, and they will not. Anna Puga takes the $305 preem. And now, 2 to go. Was it worth it? Was the effort to take that second preem for Anna worth it? Because now you got to get the heart rate down. You got to calm down. You got to get the oxygen back in the lungs. Because guess what? We're in the final 2 laps. The pointy end continues here in our women's 4-5. Reminder, we'll be doing 2 podiums, one for the Cat 4 and one for the Cat 5s. So Anna takes the preem, but you know what? They're going to let her sit at the front. Nope. Okay, there's a little bit of a counter here. Racers now moving up on the left side as they get ready to make their way on that right-hand turn onto Main Street. A little bit of a move still, Anna towards the front. Interesting, you'd think maybe they would try to make her put some extra effort because she's shown the turn of speed to take those 2 different preems. Now she's trying to kind of weave around the road. Tell you what, she said, I'm just going to shake these people. I'm just going to move off. I'm not going to have them sit on my wheel. They're going to overtake some folks, and then the chase is going to have to go to Spectra Racing. So Anna takes that left-hand turn. The shadow of 244, the second to last time that they'll navigate that. But right up onto Anna's wheel will be Megan Whitford with Spectra. So they'll make that turn, about to do the long downhill. The white knuckle drag past the Tulsa Theater. Next time you see them, ladies and gentlemen, it will be 1 to go. We've rung so many bells in this race with all the preems, the $710 worth of preems. But right now, it is truly the bell of all bell, the bell lap coming up. 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go. Coming up momentarily as we wait for our race leaders to make that final left-hand turn on lap number 2. So they'll overtake a lap rider. The lap rider will take it to the right side, and here they come. We're about to let them know it is 1 lap to go. The short race, but an exciting race, and it is 1 to go, 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 1 to go. Making the way to the front, Whitford. Also up there, Ariel Mencius with Moxie Racing. Having to keep our eyes open. Will be some new names and faces that maybe have finally popped their heads out from behind, been kind of hanging out, saving the watts, staying out of the wind. But right now, Mencius will be at the front. Whitford right with her. Looks like Anna Puga maybe got dropped back into the group. She's about 10th or 12th wheel. So maybe those efforts to win the $305 and the $100 preem has affected the legs of Anna Puga. She's now on the backside of the front of our peloton. 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go. So we'll look to the Jumbotron. A little bit of cessation of hostility, similar to our first race, where they had kind of they slowed it up on the final lap, kind of a surprise here. So nobody making any type of attack, nobody striking out. But here's the thing, they kind of messed about. Rising from the grave, Anna Puga now is moving her way up the right side of the hill. She looked like maybe she had burnt those matches on the preems, and here she is. She's now second wheel as they make their way in the backside of the OK Pop Museum. Trying to latch on to 218. Sarah Vladimirova, Ride or Die Collective out of Colorado, setting first. The Ride or Die Collective racer, but now Anna Puga DCC sitting there right there with her, 1 and 2. But there are the green and blue jerseys of Spectra Racing. More than likely, that's going to be Megan Whitford. So, Vladimirova driving the front of this. They're coming down the hill, ladies and gentlemen. Peel your eyes to the west. Look off towards the Tulsa Theater as they make that left-hand turn onto Reconciliation Way. Once again, when do you open up the sprint? Anna Puga does it now. She's going to come up out of the saddle. Once again, she's shown the streak to hold it off. This is a long sprint. Has she started too soon? Has the matches added up? And she will now get overtaken coming to the line. And that will be Moxie Racing's Ariel Mancias, your unofficial winner in the women's Cat 4, Cat 5. What a battle there by Anna, as she was able to navigate her way back, but unable to keep the legs there. Once again, she's $405 richer, but she will not be on the top step of the podium here today, as that will be Ariel Mancias with Moxie Racing out of Texas on that exciting sprint finish. Once again, we talk about it's so deceptive. You make that left-hand turn coming off the Tulsa Theater on the Reconciliation Way, you think, there's the finish line, I gotta go. It's 2 city blocks. You try to open up your sprint too soon, you're already having this high rate of speed, but that's because gravity's helping you out on the downhill. When you go, you got a stop sign at Maine before you hit the second stop sign at Boston. That's a long way to go. Anna opened up the sprint early, but it was Mancias who finished it late to take the win.